Alright, welcome back to the Plushie channel. The Marble Run is unreleased, an unreleased personal one made by me, and the song playing in the background is Neutral 04. So I'm assuming you're here for Plushies of the birds. Sorry there's no Apocalypse Bird. You can probably make that one by mixing pieces from the three birds, though, and other plushies, so don't worry about that. You can make it still, I think. But anyway, hi, I'm Dusk, and whether it's your first or, I think, 20th time here, take you through all the steps to make a wonderful plushie of the bird trio. Well, actually, 3 separate wonderful plushies. You don't have to make all 3. I'd recommend watching all the way through for all 3, regardless of if you're just going to make one. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the description, grab the pattern. That's like the first step for every plushie on this channel. But it's no different here. Go to the description, grab pattern, print out pattern, and then we'll get started. We'll start with punishing bird since that one's the easiest. So first thing you're going to want to do, this is the same for all of them, not just punishing bird, you're going to want to cut out the pattern. Yep. Just cut out the pattern. And now you're going to want to apply that pattern to fabric and cut that out. For punishing bird, you're going to need 2 white body pieces, 1 white bottom, 4 white wing pieces, 2 black eyes, 2 blue beak pieces, 4 blue feet pieces, and 1 red belly piece. Yep. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do when you start making the plushie is you're going to want to attach this so the little edges shut, the little edges at the top that formed a triangle in, you're going to sew those shut, because that's a useful thing to do. Yeah. Now do it for the other one. Now you're gonna want to attach the first eye on a more rounded side, you don't see the result of what you just sewed up. You don't see the seam, you just see a little indent where you did it. Sew the first eye on that side about here. Then sew the second eye. Now attach the belly. Go all the way around. Attach it near the bottom, go all the way around. Now attach both sides together. You're going to want to have them facing each other while you cut both sides that are the one you put the face on, and the one that's the same, just without the features and stuff. You're gonna want to sew those together, have them face, ignore the flat part at the end, start at the corner, go all the way to the other corner without touching the flat part. Now start attaching the bottom in the flat part that you left open. Don't go all the way around. Now invert it. Now stuff it, and once you've stuffed it to your liking, close up the rest of the hole. Now you're going to want to take the 2 beak pieces and attach them together. Leave one side undone, the short one. Now invert it and stuff it very lightly. Attach it right here to the bird's face. Now to create a wing, start anywhere on it, go most of the way around with 2 pieces. And now invert it. Stuff it and close back the hole. Close up the hole that was left. And make another one. Attach one on each side, first one on this side. And second one here. And now, go to start like with the feet. You're gonna take 2 pieces. Start on like one edge, go all the way around, and leave like a line you can invert through in the middle. Now invert it, very lightly stuff it, and close it up. Now make a second. Attach the first leg here. And the second leg here. And that's how you get a punishing bird. And if you're doing big bird, you're going to start out like the same, just cutting out the patterns and stuff. Now, of course, apply it to fabric. You're going to need 2 black body pieces, 2 black feather pieces, 2 black beak pieces, 2 black arm pieces, and 4 black leg pieces. Also, you're going to want to have a bunch of eyes of each size. There's no defined amount, like I thought there would be a defined amount because I thought I'd be able to fit more, but it's really determined by the person making it how many of each eye type they want. Even amount, same amount for each side. So if you actually like checked out the punishing bird one, you'd know like there's like these this indent. This one has 2. You're gonna want to close up one, close up this one, like, yeah. Now close up the other, and do the same thing for both sides. I mean the other side, the other piece. Now, like I said, it's very dependent on how you want to do the eyes. I didn't do too many. You're going to want to attach, like, 1 yellow big piece if you're trying to make a big piece. Like, I recommend doing, like, a big piece for the center. Like, you're going to want to attach, like, 1 yellow big piece here. And 1 yellow pupil here. Next, I'll show you how to do the medium ones, which is really the same, just smaller. Now choose a spot, put the medium piece down on it. And then the medium pupil on the side. And now, to do a small eye, you're just going to want to take the round small eye piece and stick it somewhere. And now reflect all those for the other side. And you're going to want to start attaching both sides, have the eyes face each other and line up well-ish while you do it. Go most of the way around, but you'll see why. I want you to stop. Now invert it through what's left. And stuff it. And close it back up from what's left. Like from the little hole. Close up what's left. And now to make the beak, you're going to want to grab 2 beak pieces, start attaching them on like the long ends, like leave the short end, like the short side, like don't sew over that. Now invert it. Now stuff the beak. Attach it right here. Now the feather is a lot like the beak. You're going to want to take both pieces, like leave the non-curved end alone, but like attach the other 2 together. Invert it. Stuff it. Attach it to the body. And to make the arm, you're going to want to grab both arm pieces. You're going to want to go partly around. You'll see a point where you want to stop and invert it, though. You're at that point where you want to invert it now, like before you go down like the final straight part, invert it, because it'll be impossible to invert it later, I think, unless you like scaled it up a ton. Now stuff it for ease later, like stuff the hand. Now finish going along it, like finish up the arm. Now stuff the arm. Attach it right here. And now when you're making the legs, you're going to want to like find like the flat part at the top and go almost all the way around, all but to there. Like you don't want to go over like the flat, like small, short, flat part at the top. You don't want to go over that. You want to go over everything else and tie the knot. Now invert it through the hole that's left behind. Like, yeah. And stuff it. And make a second one. Same steps, same 3 steps. And then attach one here. And the other here. And now you got a big bird. And now, for the hardest one, if you're going to want to make a Judgement bird, you're going to want to start by cutting out the patterns, of course. And this time when you apply it to fabric, you're going to need 2 black body pieces, 4 black wing pieces, 4 black leg pieces, 1 white face piece, 2 white back pieces, 1 white bandage, 4 white feather pieces, and 4 red pieces. They're just like the tips of feathers. So once you start actually sewing Judgement bird, you're gonna want to like grab like the two, like you're gonna want to like look for the triangle pieces, sew up the big one, like you hopefully did with the others or observed me doing with the others. And then do the same with the small triangle on the face. Now attach the bandage here, like go one line along the side. And then on the other side of the face, you're going to want to connect you're going to want to do like one short line. And then for stability, you're going to want to sew one short line down the middle as well. And now you're going to want to take the two back pieces of the head and attach them together. Like first you're going to want to like start at a part that's like near but not at the center, and then go to like the closest end, like along the curved edge. Then do the same, like leave a gap again, but leave a gap in between like the two parts so that there's a little hole. And now attach both sides together. Have the bandage face like the part that's indented on the back. And once you've gone all the way around, you're going to invert through the hole in the back. Now you're going to want to stuff it. And then you're going to want to close it back up. Now to make a feather, you're going to want to attach you take like a feather piece and attach a red piece to it at the end. Do the same with the 3 other feather pieces. Now, take 2 feather pieces and start attaching them together. Make sure you can see the red while you sew. Do not invert this. And do it again. Attach 1 feather here. And the other here. And then once you got the head done, you're going to want to start making the body. Start near like the spikes on the back. Go towards the spikes on the back. Don't go all the way around yet. Now invert it from the hole that you left, or should have left. Now stuff it up. Make it stuffed to like whoever you're making it to's liking. Now close up the rest. Now start attaching it to the head. Like the spikes on the back should be pointing the same direction as the feathers on the head. Yeah, now start making the wings. Like go grab one wing, go almost all the way around. Like start where it curves inward a bit, like except a bit up. Like that'll be your goal. Like and then go until the corner, like close by it. Hard to describe. Now invert it. Make a second wing. attach one wing here, like just sew it on. Like you can do it like a more advanced sewing technique like I did, or you can just like sew it on like one set of sewing. Like that would be easier then. Like one line, that'd be easier to sew. Now attach the other wing here. The feathers on both should be facing the same direction as the feathers on the head. Now, to make a leg, you're going to like go all the way around except like the flat part at the top, like the small flat part at the top. You're going to go all the way around other than that. Now invert it. Now invert the leg. Now stuff the leg. Yeah. And make a second leg. Try to make it consistent with the first one. Now attach one leg here. And the other here. And now you've got yourself a Judgement bird. And I gotta thank y'all. I gotta thank y'all for sitting through that, watching the whole video. If you enjoy it, and made a plushie, be sure to share that in my community tab. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see if you made one of these plushies or made a plushie using modified parts from it. I'd love to see that. And if you like, if you have any ideas for ones I could do in the future, like I do have the rest of the year planned out. I'm sorry, but if you have any ones that you want me to do potentially in the future, leave a comment down below and suggest them. It might take a while though, and like the sooner you give me suggestions, the sooner you're gonna get them. Even now, like you're more likely to get them during the January and February if you suggest them now. Like, got a new series. I probably won't do new ones for a little while. I'm currently working with another new one starting in December. It'll be really cool to show it. I asked if people wanted to see something like it a while ago, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, now for the hint. Okay, what's a good thing to describe this next plushie that's coming out at the end of this month? Wooden sword. I think that's a good idea. And and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, do whatever, and see you later.